Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is Dr. Rao. Hope you are having a good evening. And I was going to present my current topic as the tip of on wellness on the day 33 today uh, as the presence. It has a very deep meaning, and everybody talks about being in the present, but it becomes very difficult for a lot of people. So I'm going to give you some pointers. I live in the present, that's for sure, and I quite enjoy it, the liberation from it, the way I get things done, and I don't have the problems of worrying about something that's coming up or regretting something that has happened. So I just don't cling, and I don't impose burdens on me with my own mind. So it should be interesting. It should be something that people like to listen to it. So uh, but you should be following it, you should be doing it, you know. Hopefully, I make some sense because I do live in the present. That's for sure. So how this happened for me, I ended up in the present is there was a very telling statement one time I heard way back. I don't even remember when was that, but then I don't know who said that. It was J. Krishnamurti, and he's a very noted sage like mind, and he doesn't call himself a teacher or a philosopher or any of the labels that we like to put on people. He's not that. He's just a, we can best call educator, right? And he said, what is sacred, not what you had experienced in the past or what you may be doing in the future. No, here and now, what is, that means what is in front of you or whatever circumstance, that is sacred. And to be with what is a big deal, right? Uh, Now, how come we are not ever in the real present unless we have something like a you know big danger in front of us. Like there was this description of the pilot who is flying a plane, and suddenly he loses engines, and then he's diving to the ground, right? And some people survived, and some people escaped it, and all that. But then they interviewed the few people that survived, and found out they said the minute that they felt at the time was the longest minute and the most alive. So it's like a precipice. You are on the edge of a sword and you're walking on the edge of the sword, for example, imagine. And if you lose your concentration, that's it. You are slashed through two halves, right? So that kind of danger, that kind of imminent threat makes people be in the present. Otherwise, they're always being in their mind, not in the present. So if you are, you can test yourself very easily. Am I in my mind, or am I really attention to this, what is going on? We may take it serious when we are doing some work which will threaten us. If you don't do it, we'll have some punishment. Or we are really interested in that thing and we want to pay complete attention because it is our passion. Whatever the reason is, unless something from outside is threatening you, you would let your mind go and bring back memories, as or forecast something into the future or dream about it or worry about it. So whatever it is, you are in the mind when you are not in the present moment, right? So what is important is understanding how this mind mechanism makes it so difficult for us to get out of it and then bring back to the same again. But if you understand it very simply, the mind left alone weaves a network on its own. So once you get caught in that network, you cannot come out of it. So understand, I want to get up in the morning, but I don't want to let my mind come in with all thoughts right away. Put them aside for a while. Just be aware, awake, and immediately you are aware. You don't want to bring the thought of, oh, I have this agenda, oh, I have to get these things done, I will be going this place. No, at least first few minutes, put that away. Then whatever you do during the day, try to be in the moment, try to be in the present. That means try to be attentive to whatever you are doing. So in the morning, you are aware. During the day, you are completely attentive. And then before you go to sleep, after the day is done, just reflect on the day. Review all that you have gone through. And then throw them out of your mind and try to sleep on an empty mind. If not empty mind, maybe positive mind, right? So if you can do these three things, aware in the morning, attentive during the day, and reflecting in the night. If you can do all these three, then you have to do every day. You cannot escape. Then you will end up in the present all the time, and then you'll use your thought consciously. Otherwise, all this junk that we accumulate will really make us sit down for meditations, and uh, the more you empty it, the more you are filling. So that becomes like a difficult affair, and people don't have time, don't have place, don't have opportunity to have some aloneness and then sit down and really empty their mind, right? I recommend people to sit down in the morning, in the evening for a few minutes and calm their mind's activity. And then they can follow the thoughts, and then if they are negative, change them to positive. All these are difficult exercises. People still do that, but generally you can do all these things by yourself by understanding what is the thought mechanism, how I am thinking, what can I do at each moment. So that moment, that present moment, that is like a choiceless awareness. That awareness is there for you all the time without any choice. You don't have to do anything for it. Only thing is, you are covering this up with all sorts of thoughts about what happened in your life, what's going to come into your life, and that you think it's a continuity. Not necessarily, because in the moment, life is there for you. That is a gift for you, it's a present for you. So take advantage of that and go through that. Okay, and live that life moment completely fully without any interference from your past remembrances or future aspirations or worries or anything like that. And once you start to do that, then what happens is you live the life fully, and then you have a lot of accomplishment, lot of fulfillment. And also, because you have not accumulated all these thoughts, you don't have the weight of so many things, right? And then you will feel light, and you can sleep better. And it's kind of a, the other way, you are taxing your mind, but this way you are really enjoying yourself. Like, suppose you go to a new place and something completely new to you is exposed. How do you feel? You completely lost, and then completely forgot everything about what your work and all that, but you are really paying attention to what is in front of you. That way, you will feel like I'm very light. I feel exalted. I feel exhilaration because I'm seeing something completely new. So that is the thing that you want to feel and experience all the life. So then it will be, it's not that you can't use the past or you can program for the future. No, do all that. But then when you're doing the stuff, be here and now, not in your head. Okay, that is a difficult thing for a lot of people. Okay, what I'm saying is maybe very unusual for some people, but the people who have experienced what I'm talking about, they know. They will catch this. Okay, but it's not a superhuman skill to have a skill of living in the present. It is actually our basic human thing. We unnecessarily bring our memory, our future aspirations into the present moment. Otherwise, we can just pay attention. Where am I? What I'm doing? What is in front of me? What kind of attention this needs? How can I immerse myself in this moment? Is what I'm doing. And then you will be living the actual life, but not your mental life. So you want to take a respite from the mental life into the present moment life, which is really real life. So once you have that, you will feel the lightness of being, lightness of your mind, lightness of your heart, and there is a uh, ebbing up, coming up joy within you. And once you experience the joy, that's something else. It doesn't come with drinking alcohol. It doesn't come with seeing movies. It doesn't come with anything else. But that ebbing of joy by the because it is already there. And then once you identify with that, you won't let it go. Okay, I tell a lot of people when they ask me, "How are you, Doctor Rao?" I say, I'm fine. I'm blissful. I'm blessed and all that. They think I'm kidding. No, actual the blissful feeling ebbs up from below, right? No matter what the circumstances outward, but that inward happiness, inward stability, inward peace, always there. Once you get that, then that is the uh, most blessed thing for people, and that can come by investigating into your own inner workings and then resolving everything. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say for today. It's like a, be in the present, don't be in the past, don't be in the future, don't be in your mind that is weaving all this network of thoughts, but be aware and use thought consciously so that your work is done, better things are done, but not beyond that. Okay, I'm going to run this presence thing for the next few days in my LinkedIn Live, which is going to be tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm in Central Time, so it will be Eastern 11 o'clock, and West Coast is maybe 9 o'clock or something, 8 o'clock or so. So Central Time, 10 o'clock on LinkedIn only, LinkedIn Live. Okay. So if you are following me on the LinkedIn, then you will see the link there, and you go and join there. So otherwise, my LinkedIn profile is um, at the end of it, linkedin.com/in/Rao Kolusu, RAOKOLUSU. Okay. If you go to the profile and you can follow me, and then you'll get a message tomorrow as to when I'm going to do that live. Okay. So living in the present, always living in the present moment awareness, and then using our thought. I think that is not religious, not really spiritual, but actually practical, commonsensical thing to do. Actually, if you are writer, or anything that you are writing, you will be much more in the present. You get so much inspiration because you see everything with your beginner's mind. That is very creative. You get lot of inspirations from within, which is truly creative, not based on some memories or anything. You can write them, there's no problem, memories. But when you operate with the beginner's mind, right there, then you'll experience. I remember Rabindranath Tagore. He is a Nobel Prize winner from India. We knew his Gitanjali. That was his book. He wrote about beautiful stuff, right? He won the Nobel Prize for that. Uh, he was a multi-talented person. One day he was in the boat, and then he was having lamp and all that in the boat so that he can write something. And suddenly the lamp blew off because of the wind. And then he was in, you know, beautiful moonlight. Everything is, beautiful in that moonlight. He was missing all of that because he was using that lamp. Once that is gone, then he saw so much beauty around him on the lake with the moon shining on the lake and the moonlight itself. So he was very inspired after that. So we kind of keep our mind like that lamp and come with the past or future thoughts, and we cover up our beautiful present moment. So don't be in the mind, be in the present, be aware in the present, be awareness as the fundamental thing, right? Actually, in ancient Sanskrit terms, this presence is called Sat Chit Anand. Sat means existence itself, Chit means consciousness itself, and Ananda means complete fulfillment itself. This is the whole thing right here, that is awake and conscious, and that is the one which gives us immense happiness or fulfillment. So presence has got that kind of value. Okay. So hopefully that makes some sense. It's not too difficult. It's not too much out of our way. We just have to pay attention, and then we will discover this. And it's already there. It is there. We just have to push out that lamp of the thought and mind and be in the present. But then in the present, you can accomplish a lot of things, right? You can do a lot of things with complete concentration, attention. I will see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock, if you want to come to the LinkedIn. There will be much more deeper discussion on how stress is relieved with this present moment awareness. I'm going to give specific ideas about how to deal with the stress, and being in the present. How your life is not complicated by your own mind. Okay, so you remember that your mind can make you um, real enemy for you, or it can be a real friend. So this is the way to make it like a friend. Okay, summon it when you need it, but otherwise don't cling to it. Let it subside. Let it stay in its own place, and then go about the life with the present moment awareness. All the best for everybody, and I will be seeing you sooner tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.